We're going to look at solving trig equations, and we're going to explain why there is multiple solutions, and then we're going to show you how to use general solutions. When you solve a trig equation like sine of x equals 0.5, a nice simple one to just demonstrate what we mean in this case, usually go sine inverse, on 0.5, and then if we were doing it in degrees, you would get x is 30. Now I'm going to do it in degrees because degrees is probably more intuitive. What you need to think about later is that you will need to change to radians. Okay, but the question is that if you get 30 degrees, it's actually not entirely true. When you solve this equation here, okay, well then you get this out of your calculator. And what you've actually got is you've actually only got one solution. Okay, you've got that one. So that gives you the first solution, which is 30 degrees. Okay, we call that a primary solution. And then there are other ones, okay, where it equals 0.5, sine equals 0.5 is there, as well as over here, and over there, and over there. In fact, there are more further to the right and further to the left. There's an infinite number of solutions. So this is what we mean by multiple solutions. So when you get this one out of your calculator, you've only got one, and we call that one the primary solution, because it's the first one that your calculator gives you. So let's talk about multiple solutions. When you solve a trig equation, there are multiple solutions, but your calculator only gives you one, and we call it the primary angle, and that's this one here. And we got it for the sine of x equals 0.5 was actually 30 degrees. Questions come in two formats. The first one comes in, it says where the domain is given. Say, for example, solve sine of x equals 0.5, and you're given a domain. So you're told what answers you're actually after. It's more likely you're going to be given it in radians, but we'll do it with degrees. As I said, it's a bit more intuitive. So when you do it, like for this one here, I can't move that in, so let's stop this.